that scene right there is the freakiest one for me. Still, when I watch him suck her finger, the blood on her finger, that freaks me out still. And it's like there's barely any blood. That still freaks me out.
It's just sort of
so
sexual
gross.
in a weird kind of way. And...
But that scene, that whole scene right there, I think that was like the pinnacle of like grueling experience on that film, because as you know, it's like they had to put so much light in there because that's the nighttime scene.
Yeah, they're baking.
And they're baking. It's
and
100 degrees outside.
Honestly, in Texas,
and there's real
it just
food.
gets hotter throughout the day. So like at like 6 o'clock in the summer, or excuse me, at 8 o'clock in the summer when the sun's going down, it's the hottest part of the day almost. Yeah. People think it gets the hottest part at like 4 and then like the sun sets. That heat is like now baked into the earth and it just stays hot.
Yes.
For anybody who doesn't know, we're actually recording this in like
Texas.
Central Texas right now.
Yeah. Fredericksburg.
And it's supposed to be like 106 degrees today.
Yeah. And, that's why we have the AC. We have a fan going. Yeah. We don't care about the audio.
Yeah. So 6 or 7 p.m. tonight, it's still going to be like bright, sunny outside. And it's going to be burning up outside, you know?
Yeah. And then those guys, because the light was down, then they had to bring their own lights in, and they were tungsten. And those tungsten lamps, they use 90% of their energy is lost on heat, and the 10% is for the light actually emitted out of it. So those things are giant heaters, and they're everywhere. And in order to light a whole scene and make it look like it's not lit, it takes a lot of lights back then because they were all hard lights, and so it just baked them. Yeah, there was no escape.
And they said, and this is something that's going to be repeated probably throughout this podcast, is when they were done shooting Sally, they said they took her costume off. They said it was like rock hard, like it was just like
from the fake blood.
Solid. Yeah. Now, you know, that's gonna happen, you know, but in the heat that many days, I'm willing to bet they didn't have any costume changes. Like, you know, I don't think they had any doubles.
Yeah, Gunner wore it 40 days in a row.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm assuming. But the last thing I want to bring up about this movie before we move on.
Then
good.
One last thing about the heat is they used a lot of real meat.
So it rotted. It rotted
on the table.
Yes.
So you can just smell rotting meat.
Ugh.
In addition to being in the hottest place on earth, rotting meat. That is like a ground zero mental illness, where mental illness is like birth.
That's where it's birth.
Yeah, your brain is cooking, and that's what's going in is like, the fact that Tobe Hooper has one shot that connects
is amazing.
It's a miracle.
Let alone
the fact
an hour
that his
and 23.
actors gave him what he needed, even though it probably wasn't what he wanted, the fact that they gave him anything is amazing.
Yes.
Like the whole movie, that it even works is a miracle. Like most movies that they even work is a miracle. But that movie especially was under so much pressure that nobody even thinks about.
Oh my God.
You feel that this is the one movie where you almost, like we've talked about before, the legends of it being made and what they went through. This is a movie where when you watch it, it's almost like you feel the making, like because we're filmmakers, so when I watch that film, it almost feels like the arc of being on a film set.
Yes.
Especially a low budget one, where you're fighting to get something done,
Yes.
and as the days go on and you get to the end, you're just it's just so grueling that you don't even know where you are at the end of it.
No, anything
you almost sense that as you go from the beginning to
and
the
then
end.
when she's driving in the back of the truck, she's laughing out of glee.
Yes.
It's like her getting away from the
I feel like I've been
set.
there at the end of the end of a shoot.
You know? Yeah, when we say that's a wrap, that's me. I'm just like smiling and like
you're just Dave.
Yeah. Or I'm Leatherface spinning a chainsaw around.
He's fucking stoked it's over.
Right.
She's stoked it's over.
What happened was true. The most bizarre and brutal series of crimes in America.